So, Javon, month and a half, 2 months you've been here. Just give me the experience. Comfortable with the city? Comfortable with Coach DeVries?
City's it's a pretty good college town, pretty nice small town. I don't do nothing really besides play video games and go to the gym anyways. But I mean, it's a comfortable city to be in. You know, stay focused, stay low. So.
Coach DeVries and that, and getting used to his system. Any difference? You played basketball for a long time, so.
I believe that I can adjust to any system, any coach's system. So I feel like his system is perfectly fine for me.
I think you actually played here once or twice, or
against West Virginia.
Yeah, right. 2 times, or do you remember?
No, just once.
Oh, just once.
It was at Oklahoma State, yeah.
Okay. Does that still make you a veteran on this team, having some kind of prior experience? I mean, what's it like just trying to get to know all these guys, and obviously it's such a large roster of you guys.
Right. I definitely consider myself a vet. This is my 4th year going into college basketball, so I definitely look at myself as like one of those players that has to be a leader. Just kind of teach the other players who might not know as much as I do.
Compare and contrast the places you've been: Stillwater, Morgantown, East Carolina, college towns. Is that what's the difference between the places you've been so far?
Honestly, it's all the same. All 3 are college towns, very small towns, not much to do. Like I said, I just play video games, stay in my house, and go to the gym.
You said you're playing video games. You got the new college football game then?
Yeah, but I just got it 2 days ago. I'm going to start streaming on it soon, but I just got it 2 days ago.
You playing as West Virginia or playing as somebody else?
So I tried West Virginia, but maybe it's just the playbook that they had that wasn't fitting for me. But I'll definitely try West Virginia again. But yeah, I played Tuck yesterday and lost, so he'll probably tell you when he come out.
Who'd you play? Or who were you?
I was West Virginia.
You were West Virginia.
Yeah.
Who did you play?
I think he had Iowa. Yeah. My playbook just wasn't good, though. I think that's what it was.
What was it like playing in the Coliseum as an opposing player? Did you think about that when you were trying to decide on a new place? I was there. I liked their fans, but I hated their fans. But what were your thoughts?
One more time, I'm sorry.
So when you were playing in the Coliseum against West Virginia, obviously opposing team, what were your thoughts of the crowd? And did that come into it? Hey, they were pretty spirited. That's why I wanted to go here. What were your thoughts?
Nah, so when I played West Virginia last year, it was a home game for me.
Okay.
Yeah, so I didn't play. Right.
Okay. So why West Virginia? When you decided to make this transition?
I seen obviously another big piece coming in within Tuck. I seen the coaching staff as far as Coach DeVries. I've known Coach Frazier when I was in high school, so familiar with the staff. Like I said, I watched Drake a few times, not as much, but just the system, players they got, and then like everybody else just coming in. I think everybody just wants to win. And I think everybody has the right mindset, so that's why I chose West Virginia.
You and Joseph have Big 12 experience. What do you tell the guys? What's your message to them about what you're going to face in this league?
You just can't play scared. Simple as that.
What allows you to have the confidence that you can adjust to any system? As you said, being able to adapt to any coach's system.
I just believe in myself, so. Whether I can play on the ball or if the coach needs me to play on ball, off ball, I just feel like I can adjust to any system just because I believe in the player I am.
How crucial is Tucker, given obviously he knows the system, he knows Darren? I mean, how crucial is he for you guys learning the system, learning how to play under Darren?
Definitely crucial. It's just like another coach out there, but, just in the player form. I mean, I believe that we have a few players on the team that could be like a coach, but like you said, with just somebody knowing the system already and him being a player, it just makes everybody's job a lot easier.
You're still learning. You're just here. What are some of the takeaways you get from playing for DeVries and his style of play? What are you taking away from it so far?
I like that we move off the ball a lot. So I like that we we like to play through our bigs and basically have like blast action or just pass and cut, pass screen away, pass move. It's just a lot of movement. So that's my biggest takeaway.
Javon, how many, in your opinion, how many different ball handlers are on the roster? It seems like there's at least 4 or 5 guys maybe who could, even play point if need be.
Point may be questionable.
Okay.
But I do believe that we have a lot of ball handlers or like a lot of guys that can handle the ball or bring the ball up the court, whatever is needed. So, and plus I don't like bringing the ball up the court every single time. I like for my teammates to get the rebound. That way I can run the floor and somebody else can bring it up or I know naturally like I'll bring up the ball most of the time, but if somebody wants to pick me up full court, I'm not about to waste energy. I'll just pass the ball and let them bring it up. So I think we have a lot of ball handlers on the team.
Are there mostly pluses to that, having that much depth?
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely pluses. Able to space the floor. Usually people who can handle the ball most times have a pretty good IQ. So I feel like everybody on the team is smart. And like you said, with it being ball handling, everybody else can create some type of damage with the ball in their hands.
The flip side is there's going to be a lack of size, or at least the way it kind of looks right now. You've been through the Big 12. You know how big some of these guys are. Is that a concern or anything that you guys talk about?
Just don't play scared.
Oh, yeah.
That's it.
How do you compensate for the lack of size? You're going to play Kansas, and they're what their size is. How do you make up for that?
Like I said, we have a team full of guys who can run. I know we aren't the biggest, but we can shoot the ball very well. Like I said, everybody has a pretty good IQ, so everybody knows how to play. We have multiple playmakers. So I understand like how somebody could look us off already and just say it's all based off of size, but I truly believe like, you just go out there and just don't play scared, play as a team, play together. Any game is a winnable game.
What do you hope to get out of this tour? Have you been overseas before?
I have. I went to Spain last year, but
Oklahoma State?
yes, sir.
Okay.
My biggest the biggest thing I just want to take away from this trip though is just playing against some new faces, seeing how we can compete against them. Obviously we'll be down there having a good time and all, but the main objective is to go 3-0.
Is there team building that goes with that? I mean, you experienced it last year at Spain. So does it help just to be together, develop chemistry with guys maybe you don't know as well?
I could say that, but I mean, I feel like our chemistry is pretty good. It does help with like team building and team bonding and everything, but we do all that here. So once we go to Italy, it'll just be more fun. That's about it.
You're learning your teammates. What are you learning about them right now?
One more time, I'm sorry.
I said you're still learning. You're learning the system. You're learning everything. You're learning your teammates. What are you learning about them right now?
You can learn. I can probably talk to one of my teammates a certain way. Another teammate I probably wouldn't be able to talk to him in a certain way. I don't know. I'm just around the guys. Like I said, everybody has different personalities, and I kind of think that combines everything and brings everybody together. But I'm still learning myself.
You a vocal guy on the floor?
I try to be vocal for the most part. I'm trying to break out of my shell. But say my whole life I really was like the quiet kid, unless I knew you. But like I said, this is my last year. I'm trying to go out with a bang. So if I have to be, So if I need to be vocal and step out my comfort zone, then I'm gonna do that.
So you made a lot of moves in your basketball career, right? With 3 high schools or 2 in a prep school, right?
3 high schools.
Oh, so 3 high schools,
Yeah,
not
3
3
high
colleges, right? Just maybe a long answer to a silly question, but just the journey for you. Like, why did you make the moves? What did you learn from them? And it sounds like you said you learned how to talk to one teammate differently than another. I'm imagining if you're constantly getting to know people, that kind of helps you become like a point guard off the floor a little bit, how to deal with people.
No, yeah, definitely will. First things first, I made a lot of moves just to prove myself, honestly. Like, high school is a little bit different, but with me going to prep school my senior year, preparing myself to college, that's where I really moved. And then, like, I started off at East Carolina, was there my first 2 years, got hurt my second year, and just, thought I was good enough to play in the Big 12. Didn't have the season that I wanted to have, but individually I had a pretty good season. And, my coach left, or coach got fired last year, so now I'm here at my third school, within my fourth year, and now I still want to have the same outcome. Like, I want to have a really good individual year, but at the same time, like, having a good team year is, like, more important to me.
Your first season at some of these places have been pretty good. Is there any secret to blending in and, not annoying people by, being good, right, by taking over, but just kind of fitting in, but also kind of applying your game?
One more time, I'm so sorry.
Just like your first season has been pretty good at different schools, whether it's high schools or, East Carolina, Oklahoma State. I'm assuming you want that here too.
Right.
Do you learn how to blend in? Is there something about the way that you play that lets you blend in and not, like, alienate yourself?
I just believe in myself. Like I said, I just believe if you put in the work and you trust in your work and you don't go play scared, then, I mean, if you're a competitor, I feel like you'll do pretty well.
Coach was talking the last couple of weeks, Eduardo's really kind of started to come into his own. I think his comment was he's made some strides. Obviously, throwing up some lobs to him. Is that something you guys have been able to do since the beginning, or is that something that he's just kind of getting more confident in? And obviously, he has a frame to be, a lob guy.
Right. Now, I think it's just more about the read that I will make. So if he was in a dunker spot and his man stepped up, like, I was always able to throw him a lob. Like, he was always a lob threat. But, I mean, it's just more about me and E getting more reps together. Like, we've only been with each other it was our second month. So I feel like it'll just continue to increase and get better the more we play with each other.
Since he's like the one real big guy on the team, how important will his role be with you guys?
Well, I think his role will be very important. He is our only big body, but at the same time, we have Monty. He might not be as tall, but he's a little bit wider, so he's more physical. So, I mean, I think we'll be all right.
With your different stops, you've obviously seen a lot of different drills, a lot of different fundamental things. Does that help you see how those skills fit into building whatever your offense, your identity, your defense is? And does that make it easier, hey, when you start using Coach DeVries drills to learn what you're trying to accomplish here?
Yes, definitely easier. I feel like the drills that, Coach DeVries has, it just basically carries over to the gameplay. And then, like I said, we have a pretty unselfish team. So everything that we do in the drills, like, everyone on the team literally carries that over into live gameplay.
You mentioned, well, it was mentioned all the different places you played, whatever it was, 3 high schools, 3 colleges now. You got to be pretty good at friend making. What's your advice for friend making?
Honestly, don't got a lot of friends. I got a few friends like growing up, but all my friends now are like my previous teammates, and I was always with them every single day.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I feel like the friends that I have, it's kind of like a forced type of decision. But just make eye contact, always smile. That's all I got to say. Yeah.
You had to adapt to all these different situations.
Yeah.
Fit in with teammates.
Right. Nah, just be yourself. And if they accept you, they'll accept you. If not, they don't.
Javon, it seems like, just from seeing practice today, Coach DeVries, he doesn't yell a lot, but when he does, it seems like there's a direct point he's trying to get across. It seemed like you guys reacted to it pretty well, responded to it. Is that fair? Is that kind of generally how he's running practice?
Yeah. Everybody's, like I said, everybody's here to win. We have 2 freshmen, but for the most part, everybody has, at least 1 year of college basketball underneath their belt or just older. But if you got a group that's all, want to win, no matter how he coaches, whether it's hard, soft, yell, scream, whatever the case may be, all you got to do is just look him in the eyes and just say, yes, sir, next play.
Anything else? Thanks, Javon.
Appreciate it.